In the journey of understanding relationships, Sigma males embark on a personal voyage of self-discovery, picking up valuable lessons about women throughout their own experiences and interactions. Along the way, they gain insights that shape their understanding, steering them clear of common pitfalls. They've learned these lessons the hard way. So, let's delve into what they've discovered. As they navigate the complex world of dating, Sigma males uncover truths learned through personal trials and tribulations. As the saying goes, love is a many-splendored thing, a line from a film of the same name. Sigma males come to understand that love and relationships aren't one-size-fits-all affairs, but require careful navigation. They discover that women are not a monolithic group, but rather unique individuals, each with their own desires, preferences, and experiences. One crucial lesson they've learned is that a woman's commitment can shift if faced with alternative suitors who seem more appealing. This brings to mind a famous quote by the legendary Marilyn Monroe: "A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left." Sigma males quickly realize that it's a rare event to find a woman who is genuinely single and unattached. They come to understand that most women usually have various romantic options or connections in play. It's essential for Sigma males to be aware of this reality as they step into the dating world. While it might be tempting to assume exclusivity or heavily invest in a new connection, Sigma males know it's vital to tread cautiously and keep their options open. There's a saying that exemplifies this lesson: keep your options open. Just as women often have multiple potential partners, Sigma males approach dating with the same mindset. They realize that exclusivity and commitment have to be earned through a real connection, mutual understanding, and shared values. They understand that a woman they meet may be involved with potential partners, and exclusive attention needs to be earned through a genuine connection and demonstrating value. This sentiment reminds us of the beloved character Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, who famously said, "He had me at hello, but he didn't have me at goodbye." Another lesson Sigma males learn is how some women can be ruthless towards men they perceive as weak. Let's dive into that. One of the hardest lessons Sigma males learn is that women's words and actions often don't align. They find that women might profess a desire for a kind and caring partner, but in reality, they're often drawn to the mysterious, rebellious bad boys. It's important not to accept their words at face value, but instead observe their actions. As the saying goes, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. This saying underscores the importance of assessing someone based on their actions rather than their words alone. Sigma males come to understand that a woman's initial interest can often mean little to nothing. They discover that early interest or enthusiasm might not guarantee a sustained connection or commitment. Just because a woman shows initial enthusiasm doesn't mean she is deeply invested or planning a future with them. Interest can be fleeting, impacted by numerous factors like mood, other potential partners, or simply changes in daily life. Therefore, Sigma males realize that they mustn't become overly invested based solely on initial interest. They learn to temper their expectations and not to assume a depth of connection prematurely. This understanding echoes the sentiment of a famous quote from the classic novel The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, where Gatsby realizes that there are all kinds of love in this world, but never the same love twice. They understand that each interaction and relationship is unique, and early interest does not necessarily define the trajectory or outcome of the relationship. This realization helps them to navigate the dating scene with a balanced and realistic perspective. Sigma males, through these hard-learned lessons, develop a deeper understanding of relationship dynamics and women's behavior. These insights are invaluable in helping them foster more meaningful and fulfilling connections. As a Sigma male, navigating relationships and deciphering a woman's true intentions can often be a complex process. It's important to observe her actions over time and not be swayed by immediate displays of affection or interest. Patience and careful observation are key. It's also important to remember that just like Sigma males, women too are individuals with their own personalities, aspirations, and experiences. Thus, not all women might behave the same way, and it's crucial to keep an open mind. If you're a Sigma male, or anyone really, who resonated with these experiences and insights, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more discussions and insights on Sigma males and various other fascinating topics. Stay tuned for our future discussions. Remember, the journey of understanding relationships is often filled with trials, learning experiences, and moments of growth. These insights, while learned the hard way, can greatly enrich your understanding and approach towards dating and relationships. So these are something you should keep in mind. It's all about what someone does, not what they say. Just like in a movie, actions are the real showstoppers, not the dialogue. Let's say you're talking to a woman, and she tells you one thing, but her actions seem to tell a different story. That can be pretty confusing, right? Well, this is where you need to shift your focus. Instead of getting hung up on her words, watch what she does. Trust me, actions will give you the real insight you're looking for. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying ignore her words completely, but remember, actions often paint a more accurate picture. So keep your eyes open and let her actions do the talking. The emotional connection, my friend, is key. You know when you're talking to someone and it just clicks? You're vibing, laughing at each other's jokes, and you just feel this sense of understanding? That's an emotional connection. You've made it this far. Now it's time to smash that like button as if it's the last cookie in the jar. I know you want it, and guess what? It wants you too. Every like gives me a virtual high five, a fist bump from across the screen. And hey, who doesn't want that kind of positivity in their day? It's about more than just having stuff in common. It's about being on the same emotional wavelength. When you really connect with a woman, it feels like you're reading from the same script. You're in sync. You get each other. And you know what? This is crucial, because if there's no emotional connection, the relationship feels flat, like a soda left out in the sun. Yeah, it might look okay from the outside, but once you get into it, you realize something's missing. The fizz, the sparkle, and that wow factor. So here's the takeaway. Don't just aim for a physical connection or even just a mental one. Seek an emotional connection. Listen to her, understand her, share with her, and be open to feeling and showing emotions. This connection is the golden thread that can tie you together. Trust me, it's a game changer.